What's up, Last TV? This is your host, Graymawr again, and here on this brisk April day, we are here together to go over my new rig on Last Airsoft TV, Tactical Gear Reviews. Alright, so I have a new rig from when you saw my last video. I'll go ahead and start with my primary. Now, a couple years ago, you saw me do a review of this same gun with my Marpat setup. But this is the same KWA SR10 that I've had for several years now. Except now, thanks to the good people at BG Airsoft in Bowling Green, Kentucky, they have upgraded mine to the Wolverine Inferno version 2 engine, and so far I am loving it. I used it at Operation Fallen Sun a couple weeks ago, and I got so many kills with it. Anybody who knows me, I'll blatantly tell them I'm lucky if I get 2 kills at a game just because I suck that much, but this helped a lot, and I highly recommend that you do business with them. As far as attachments on my gun, I've got a replica EOTech 551 hollow sight on the top as well that I got from BG Airsoft, and I got a little clear plexiglass lens protector that I got off of Airsoft GI. I would highly recommend that you take that to use this to have a low profile instead of one of these there, just in case you get a shot right there or shot right there. Plus, it looks flush and it looks nice. I've decided to keep the stock front iron sight on just so that I can help keep my shots straight with the reticle, just in case I use it as backup. We got a Magpul angle foregrip right here that feels really comfortable, and I do want to change this out really badly. Anybody who knows the traditional M4 pistol grips, they got this little part right here that cuts into your hand very much. It hurts like a mother, but hopefully I'll get a 416 or an Amoeba grip soon. Other than that, I'm a pretty simple guy. I don't want to go with a lot of ridiculous attachments on my gun. So just in case we have any weekend games or night games, I do have a UTG 120 lumen flashlight that I can use to blind my enemies. So I really do like it a lot. And anyways, just to keep the gun attached to myself, moving on to my main rig, I have a Voodoo Tactical 1-point sling that I have run into the shoulder pads so that it keeps well anchored. The only thing I don't like about it is just being afraid it's going to slap my private parts. So I'm working on thinking of a better sling setup, but right now I like this just fine. My headgear, what I have is a unknown brand fast Air Force helmet with the holes, and one of my friends Holland pointed out that why the frick do you have a handle for your helmet? That's ridiculous. But I found that it's handy for putting my death rag through it or sticking foliage through it. Other than that, I'll be honest, I don't even really know what the purpose of it is, except it looks awesome. My helmet does have the screw in the back to where you can tighten this and resize it as needed, but I really haven't had to deal with that a whole lot. And other than having good real estate for Velcro patches, I love it. Moving on to my rig, I have a Condor, and yes, I know it's Condor, but it's what I can afford, and I like it pretty well. This is a Condor and MOPC, which stands for Modular Plate Carrier, and I wanted something that had a lot of MOLLE real estate because I like to carry a lot of stuff with me on the field that I don't have to go back to the car to do so. At home, I do have a triple AK pouch because, as you may know, I also use a G3, an AK, and a G36 that I've taken the cells out of, the cell dividers out of, so that I can use just about any mag imaginable in it. But other than that, when I feel like being stealthy, I like these triple pouch, double stack M4 magazine pouches that are silent, so that I can do my quick reloads. So that is why I like those a lot. And I also have my mags always facing the same way so that I know exactly where it is going to. And it could mean the difference between BB death and BB life. Other than that, I intend on getting a map pouch that I can put maps in up here, but that might be kind of bulky. So in the meantime, I'm pretty happy with leaving this open. I usually put my last team patch or a name tape or my trusty What Would Holland Do patch and my blood type patch right there. Also, you may have noticed that I have a Walmart battery operated glow stick here so that I can use for a death drag in my night games. And it's a crappy flashlight, but if I needed a flashlight to look at something and I forgot it, I can take a look at some at least small thing in the dark. As far as other pouches that I have on myself, I do have a Molly grenade pouch that I got from the surplus store on Loudon Avenue in Lexington, Kentucky. I usually put either a pea grenade in, or most of the time I put my death rag in there. And like my fellow teammates, I have put a little bit of red electrical tape on there so that when I do get ace bandages, the medic will know where I have them. Here's an interesting piece of gear. It's a I don't know what brand it is, but I got it off of Airsoft Atlanta. It is called a Banger Clip that I like to put either a tornado grenade in or a Thunder Bee, and it's really simple, and it looks cool to have the grenades exposed to me. And I have a horizontal utility pouch that I can put my goggles in, and a knife, toolkit, anything that when I have spare time and people are not shooting at me, I have some utilities on myself that I can have access to. Also, I may store a water bottle in there too. Also, for the headgear, I'm working on getting a mesh lower guard to protect myself, but I find that sometimes it's hard to look down your sights with that thing bulging out on you. So next best thing that doesn't really help me very much and makes me really, and the thing that I do to try and protect my beautiful face is I either wear a balaclava or this shemagh. Other than that, I don't think it's really great protection to protect your teeth, and working in dental insurance, it kind of scares me to death. So do your best to protect your face, fellas. It is expensive, I know. Not personally, but I see people's claims, I know. On this side, I have a pistol pouch for my KWA M226 that you saw in my last video. The holster was made by my father-in-law and given to me several years ago, so I haven't seen the need to get a new holster that is expensive, but certainly I'd like to. But in honor of him, since he's such an inspiration in my life, I like to wear it on the games everywhere I go. I have two universal magazine pouches here that I will either carry my spare Fuchsing 888 radio in so that in case I'm playing the role of a radio transfer operator, I have a spare radio to listen to the other channel if I need to. And then the second I usually use either for magazines or a water bottle. Dump couch over here on this side for my magazines, or in case I'm walking to the forward operating base or somewhere that I need to go before game starts. Sometimes I put some extra things there and then take them out so that they're free for my lap bags later on. On the back, you'll notice in the little cutscene here, I have a standard 2.5 liter hydration carrier that I currently use for my air tank. And whenever I'm running an AED, I just put my 2.5 liter water bladder in. But on the back, I have a Pan-Pack radio pouch that I have on the back, and I think it looks really cool back there, especially with my extended antenna, so that I can get additional range if my thing takes a long ways off. This is a reproduction of the Australian disruptive pattern camouflage uniform, or combat uniform, that is in the LAND 125 cut that I just found out, and the cut is also known as near infrared. So I use this rig for my MARPAT, Woodland, and for my MARPAT, my Woodland, and my Multicam uniforms, because I think it's pretty universal, but I thought I'd wear this for you today so that I can help security. I think it's very unique, and I might be getting into Australian kits soon. Looking forward to getting a sword plate carrier from the Outback, and I'm really excited about it. Other than that, I'm still wearing the same Bellevue Vortex boots that you saw my last year. Time for me to take them out because I think we need getting more, but other than that, they are still waterproof after 5 years. Another thing about this Australian impression that I've done, I see a lot of videos of the Special Air Service Regiment forces in Afghanistan or wherever. They like to keep their identity secret, so they usually wear something to cover the lower half of their face, so I like to think it's the Australian that regiment. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it, so thank you for watching, and we will see you on the next episode.